Hello, guys. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, before we get started, I do want to say one thing. Thank you for stopping by. If you don't know who I am, my name is Frank Gavlos, and I stream every day, guys, or as often as I can, usually on the weekdays, folks, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's my main streams. And we stream throughout the day as well. So it's time for a daytime stream. I thought we just kind of hang out, relax a little bit. Do some of our dailies in DC Universe Online, and then possibly play a little bit of Champions Online and see if we can remake a character. It's one of those days, guys, where I'm feeling creative, I guess you would say. So why don't we give it a shot, huh? Let's start with this guy right here. This is the character been using a level up, trying to get stronger, leveling his artifacts, all that good stuff, guys. And we still got to do his dailies. It is kind of a slower process because we are like truly solo here. With that said, though, we are trying our best to get this character built up. It takes a lot of running the same content, unfortunately, which kind of can be a downside. You can remedy that by playing in a league or, having a lot of people around. Like I said, we are very much very, very solo, as you can see. And, it is what it is, guys, right? Let's go to rally. I was just running some stuff here, trying to get some more items and whatnot. It didn't seem to work out too well. A lot of people are just in the end game usually, so you'll see them doing the older content. Admittedly, like for most MMOs, it'll be harder to do because everybody has surpassed it. Makes sense, guys, right? So this is a DLC that is kind of just dead now. In particular, there's still lots of outfit pieces to get, for sure. Lots of outfit pieces, as you can see, right? But you can get those later on as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch our to the Fury. I think we're mostly good to go here. We should change this move out for weapon buff. I was just trying to survive, basically. So that's what we had. Okay. Let's go to... We only have one more day for the anniversary. Let's go to the anniversary event, guys. Let's see if we can get the last little piece that we've been trying to get, which means we'll need to see if we can complete beast taming today. And if we can do that, then we are pretty much good to go, and we won't need to worry about doing this event for the rest of the day, guys. Let's go ahead and see if we can make that happen. I don't know how beast taming works. It's been a while, so we're gonna try. Very good. I think we can do beast taming. Let's just check that map. See if we can phase. Or we're phase 2, which is almost everybody we need. Hopefully we can make this. We're just seeing if anybody's fighting the Cerberus. Nope. And then we're going to check on the Paradox Crawler. Hopefully people are fighting him. I'm trying to get into some that look like people are in need of. This is the last day, right? So everybody's doing everything they can. They're spamming it. They're using mommy's credit card or daddy's credit. They're using their own credit card. Resetting all this stuff, right? Trying to get it done last day. Last day rush, right? Happens a lot. Not what we're looking for. Let's see if we can phase to this one. We're just trying different phases out, right? Seeing who's there, if anybody's fighting. Admittedly, we only need really one fight. Whether it be Cerberus or the Crawler. We just need to get it done. So I'm kind of looking around. What I think we're going to do is warp to rally real quick, and I'm going to grab everything. if we can. That way, while we wait, we can do all this stuff.
Those Cordians are not letting up. We have to work together to
The
hold
Paradox
them back.
demons are attacking entire realities. I can help you stop them.
I'm from a reality that the Anti-Monitor already attacked. Please,
We
save my
respectfully
world.
request
Long
assistance
as
in neutralizing
Alexander
the invading superpowered forces.
And I think that's it. As far as the journal goes. We got a source marker during Prime, guys. Beast taming. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do, guys. Hopefully, like I said, we can. Yeah. If I could make this character over, guys, I would turn him to flying. Just for the RP aspect, I guess. It was weird having a magic character that can't fly a lot of the time. Generally, most of my characters are just super speed, readily. But this one, I thought we'd go acrobatic. The theme wasn't in place yet, right? We're kind of getting our theme slowly. But while we wait, we can grab some of these things. I'm kind of just like, what I'm forcing. Like, I'm hoping basically that someone somewhere out there in the world is doing something. One of these bosses, or at least. I don't see a share person over here. Let's see if we have Brawler over here. We do. And he's near them. Hopefully we can get credit. Looks like we got him, guys. I don't need to worry about it at all. So let's see if we can get that last piece, right? So I'll get this down to as we're walking by. Hopefully this will count for us. We're here pretty late. I don't know if that counted, but it's okay. That's okay. Let's turn this in.
Solidarity.
Now let's check our journal. Okay, check this right here.
The resistance thanks you.
So we got
Stay
8
strong.
of those Cordian crowns.
Is there anything I can help you with?
So it looks like we have enough for our aura, which I was hoping to get. There's red bleed, there's blue bleed. Let's be very careful to not hit any thing here. There's the pink antimatter aura, which I think is a good fit. Let's just make sure there's nothing else at all worth getting, right? Let's do a little check. Ah, the containment tubes are here, guys. Oh man, always a rough one, right? These are very good if you want to make like a Bane style character. We just don't have the time to get all that unlocked, unfortunately. So, I get it. And there's the Future Jester stuff, which is Future Joker from the cinematic intro in this game. So, I missed out on quite a few things, honestly. But, like I said, guys, we started late. There's not much we can do about that. We just kind of pick the best pieces that we can think of getting. Okay, so, pretty happy we're getting that aura. We're gonna get it. It's done. Got it. Let's open this loot cache. Grab that. Okay. Got our first order, guys. Let's come over here. Get this. We need a more subtle cape. Let's see if we have classic template. This one. And we're slowly getting more custom pieces, like I said, guys. Alright, so here's that. And the more custom pieces we get, the better the costumes get to look, basically. And they're just wrapping it up. We don't really need to do all these dailies now, but we'll get them done just to get it out of the way. And then we can do our normal DLC dailies. We're just gonna focus on this generator. Didn't help the dude out. Well, it's okay, we get it. Wait, there.
I can't keep this up forever.
So these people here. We do it all at once, I guess. Oh, focus on one at a time. But this is okay too. I'm just popping it anyway for consistency's sake. It can be awesome.
Quick! Give me a hand!
What else do we have? You're just so close, I can't resist.
I'm holding on. Help.
I think we only have one. So I'm done with that. Metropolis accent matters. So we still got Shadow Demons, Paradoxical Punch Up. This one here. Not that many enemies left. This one here. And we are still working on a second artifact, guys. It's just taking a little bit longer than planned because, you know, we're like just slowly building up materials pretty much. A little bit. I know some people like they want the pets to kind of just be just a word. They want to be able to like pass with this. They're in place for a reason like that is because you need to be able to hold on to PvP. You don't want a mortal pet flying around who can get the hell out of you. Trust me, it's not fun. Invincible immortal pet just doing massive amount of damage. Never been cool. Alright, so we do have basically everything here done, except for the Luther one, which is close enough to a rally point. Let's turn all this stuff in.
Thanks. With everything going on, it's nice to know we've got
Thank you for
everything
saving
covered.
us from the paradoxes. I know we can find a more
Appreciate it.
preservation-focused
You've earned
solution.
this.
Now all that we have left is this one in here, guys, but let's check out our chat. Guys, once again, thank you for stopping by. If you're watching it on demand, thank you for stopping by there too. Um, we do stream every day, guys, so why don't you come check me out? My channel is in the description of each video. Why don't you drop on by, folks? And with that said, let's just take a couple minutes, guys. I do want to get some water. Should have probably grabbed some before we started, admittedly. And get right back to it, guys. Okay, guys, we are back, thankfully. Now we have a chance to do our last anniversary event content here. And we don't have enough crowns for anything else, honestly. We have 5 Cordian crowns, right? That doesn't get us anything. I think we'll have like 6 here. So that's it for the anniversary event, guys. Say bye-bye to it. There's still the regular dailies, and eventually a new event will roll around. I'm not sure what's next. On the chopping block? We'll see. We're kind of choosing to not use our move on one character. We can use it on 2. Just chunk of damage. I guess we did need to deal with them after. I thought maybe we could skip these guys, but such a thing. Luckily the boss psych is right next to this door.
You will not stand in the way of my business.
Hard to keep up with this because these pets will die eventually. This is our supercharge. What do you know? That's it. There we go. Maybe it goes off. I want him an easy killing range.
You think you're gonna stop us? Not too slick, huh?
Alright. There we go, guys. That's it. Oh, we'll turn our mission in. We'll see if we can pick up anything at all. I doubt it, though. Looking at it like that.
Thank you
We'll
for
see.
trying. We'll try again and again. That's all
Get
any
our
of us.
set of crowns. Or just taking the chest because we don't have it. So. There we go. Got that.
Is there anything I
So,
can help you with?
everything here is like pretty high. At least 10 marks, so. There's some statues and stuff, but we're not really gonna get any of this. I don't see a point in it. That's about it, guys. But it has been fun. But it has been fun doing this content. We got as much as we can possibly get out of it. So our next step, guys, is to basically salvage our gear, some item upkeep. Like I said, guys, we do have to take into account that we are truly free to play. We haven't even spent like $5 on the game, so we have a lot of stuff we need to do to maintain, right? We have a very small inventory space, very small. They really get you with that right there. A lot of our money's in escrow as well, right? Escrow does unlock once you, like I said, spend a little bit of money, $5, the battle pass, whatever you want to call it, the game pass. Uh, all that will unlock your like premium, I guess you would say. Um, Inventory space is one of the things that is very much at a premium. You have to really be choosy what we keep and what we don't keep. What should we? I think we could put this. No, this can get deleted. Silicon wafer we're not going to need. This stuff like we're really truly not going to need right now. But these we can give to our alternate character. We have a little bit more space, guys. I know we're kind of low on it. I'm probably going to delete this booster box and these core bombs when the time comes, because these aren't going to be useful for another year. Right, once the enemy race event opens back up, then we can worry about it. But what I think we'll do is we'll put them away. These we can technically unlock a little bit later. I'm kind of holding off on it for now, just for a little while, guys. And this artifact, we can definitely buy it back for 10 marks, but then that's just 10 marks that we're spending. So I kind of don't want to do that. I realize that these aren't in the shared bank. So let's pop those in. These we'll probably have to get rid of. And that as well, but we're kind of waiting a little bit. Now we have all that complete, guys. Very cool. Not a bad game. That said, let us move on to our next piece of content, guys, which will be in First Gotham City. This is the current DLC or expansion, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if these technically even count as DLCs anymore. Just new content. Right, new content.
My beautiful porcine doll, how I
Got a free
do
tarot
love
card.
sweets.
You are doing dailies.
Everyday's throwing everyone and everything at us. Throw them back.
My heart breaks seeing such suffering.
Standard ghost exorcisms
Please
are special.
help, and you.
Now
You
yours.
can take a look at Magnetic Paladin, guys, and just because we did just get it right, so I'm curious to see what it looks like. I like it. I'll keep it for now. These dogs because they've been naughty guys. Let's make them. Oh. No! Might as well get out. This is there. You have to destroy 50 of these damn things. A lot of work. It's just busy work. know what? We're already here fighting these Olympians. Might as well just keep going. Too many creatures left. Oh. Rest of my be done here. As soon as we get these guys out the way. Yes. Alright. Guys, we're just checking something. We still have like a bunch of missions here, right? We haven't done the daily in a couple of days, like the actual solo. So there's that as well. We'll get it done though, guys. Okay. So let's see. This moonstone. Like I said, guys, moonstones are weeklies. You can do like 10 a day. That'll get you to your 5th day. You need what 52? So do like 12 on the last day. But you can also just do them all in one sitting. But just be timing. So some people like to do it, in one shot. So up to you guys. Let's go. We got it, guys. Pretty good here. The crowd. That's fine. Alright. So I'm just kind of laughing at these Russians that quote unquote they just reskin Amazonians with a nice little Casper skin on them. We call it a ghost? I guess we did call it a ghost. I wonder if that's like a Ghostbusters reference. I haven't seen like the original Ghostbusters in a long time. As well as the new ones, I don't think I've seen any. So, I don't know. Is what I'm trying to say, guys. think we'll avoid those magic tornadoes, mostly because they delete right? And that is the crux of that build. So I'd rather not lose it.
Who are the maiden, the mother?
I have to
of the
resummon
god?
it every so
You're
often.
no
It's kind
longer
of
in my
annoying.
head. The curse is gone. Thank you.
Let's take a let's add a mute for a second. Guys, if you're ever watching this on demand or you're in my chat room, you hear some like loud background noises. If you don't know, I do live in New York City. Sometimes it's just a lot of noise, right? There's really not much I can do other than if I think it's too loud, mute it. You know, definitely if you're live and you hear it, let me know so we can fix it on the fly. Otherwise, I just use my best judgment. And hopefully that's enough. I said, guys, right, we're in like the tail end of our dailies here. All we have left to do really is solo. You know, there's also an alert you can do in a couple of raids as well, right? The alert is also daily and the raids are weekly. You should definitely be running those. A lot of the times I just don't though. Personal preference, I just don't feel like it. It should, you know, it should be done though because it does add your mark to your marks and your gear and all that stuff. So definitely try to get it done if you can. Just a personal preference, like I said. We'll grab these moonstones. Oh shit. Well, we're here now. Might as well just do it. Actually counted for a lot. Okay, cool. So, point. And we can turn our missions in, grab our gear, do our solo.
Olympians and monsters? Suck it.
This charity will not go unrewarded.
Here, the going rate on mass exorcisms.
So, let's see what we got, guys. Salvage all this once we're done with our daily. Should be in our on duty section. It is a solo, guys, right? So it should queue somewhat instantly.
Okay, we're looking for clues. Why does Hecate, goddess of magic, have it out for magicians?
This place is swarming with monsters. Come on, I'll race ya.
Wonder Girl, wait. My fault. I promised to show.
Let's just push forward. We don't gotta listen to her talk.
Reminds me of a younger me. No thought, just go, go, go.
And I think we'll save our super for
Mine
the last boss. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Let's pick the 10 of our string guns, shall we?
I won. Admit it. I'm stronger.
We'll change that chess piece now. Pretty tired of it.
My symbol. Burn through your magic and return it to me.
Ugh, it's too much. It hurts.
Straightforward against those guys. We're just a pet build, and we're doing precision stuff in the background. And every so often, we'll occasionally up our pet up, do some nice damage.
I think I'm okay now, but what was that?
We interrupted Hecate stealing your magic, but no idea why she cursed you like that.
Magic was a gift, one I must take back. I see now whose magic I should have reclaimed first. Zatanna, bear my symbol.
Come on, this way.
See what we got. Oh, okay. Right. Take the quick suit for sure. You know, guys, we're only getting stronger. It is a little bit of a grind up. Like I said, guys, there's things you could do to kind of make things go a little bit faster. Of course, the core thing you could do, right, is spend some money, which, you know, if you know anything about my DC history, I have about an account on every platform, pretty much. You know, my biggest accounts are my PlayStation and my Xbox account. We also have a Switch account, which is kind of the Switch version of this game is very much not good. It's very bad. You know, if a Switch is all you have, I guess I understand to a point. I just would play a different game, realistically.
You're going to need a volunteer.
I think you're kind of wasting your time, but I can't understand the need to like play a superhero genre,
Zatanna,
something
stop.
character create. I get that completely, guys. Then we have this one, which technically shares the same server as PC, but you can't like transfer accounts,
Show I had in mind.
right? So
Calm down.
there's none of that goodness going on. I wish there was. I wish there was, but. We did pop our supercharge guns. Our supercharge we're using is grand summoning, so we summon like very, very strong versions of all the pets. As you can see, they're like Watcher's gigantic, right? And they're out. They just do damage. They heal the tank. And leave. It is 100% supercharge, so you're basically using your whole bar. There are some that use like 25%, 50%, and then 100%. Which usually the 100% should be the strongest. Sometimes
That broke the curse.
the time it takes to build them up is not worth the damage, if that makes sense, guys, right? If you could get a bunch of like smaller supercharges off
You've
and
got
just
a
keep
real
that
stage
consistent,
presence.
a lot of times that will be
Make you a
better.
good assistant, if you
Uh,
want.
But I just like the, you know, we're running kind of a pet theme
I'm
build
the
here, so
stage manager.
I like it. Is what I'm trying to say,
Take the
guys.
cards. You're okay.
Let's
Not
get
often you're a
this.
sight for sore eyes.
Might not be
It's
worth
good
it,
to see you,
but we got it.
especially now that we know what's going on. Heck,
And we're done here. Now we'll do some inventory management yet again. I guess we can queue up the alert guys. We'll do that as well. Let's go to the House of Legends. And the reason we're going coming over here, guys, is just because they have like a table that we can use to salvage our gear, you know, to disassemble it, basically. You know, you can also craft like sodas and all kinds of buffs. If we do the assembly part, right, we can make exabytes as well. Realistically, we should probably be doing this on top of everything. Right, because it's like a higher quality exabyte. It'll give us a little bit more bang for our buck. Trying to get our ring here to roughly 100, and then we can work on the other ones. Where's the quest goes? Okay, very good. So we need some Dionysium, Quantum Field. This is the hard part, guys, right? Because we need a lot of source marks. So we need three greens, 2 blue, 1 purple. That's like the kind of way that I try to remember it. Right, 3 greens, 2 blues, 1 purple.
Listen,
But we have enough.
You don't want to be my mate. My mates end up either worms or worse.
Almost, guys. So what I think we're going to do in this situation is, okay, we still have our seal. Delete that. We'll see if we can get a daily reward, which I think we probably didn't do yet. Very cool. You need some source marks. And source mark farming, guys, if you're a DPS and you're like up and coming like this, it's kind of a struggle, I'll be honest, because you need to get into a lot of content quickly to get a lot of source marks. Right, guys? So, I mean, the only way to do that is to do duos, alerts, all that kind of stuff, but you being a DPS, you could have a hard time getting into that because there's a lot of DPS in the game, right? You will have a much better time if you go like tank or healer. With that said, though, you have to like kind of build your character up. That way, when you're in like the content where you actually need a heal, you'll have those heals available. Right? I think worse than getting in there and the healer and the tank is they're not, you know, doing their thing properly. Kind of off-putting a little bit. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's put our chest piece back on, which is Fate's Fave. And it's Fate's Fave. And this how we had it? Well, no, we didn't. And this was light, and then this was dark here. Yeah, that's right. We still need some good pieces though, right, guys? You know, just us doing this consistently is always a good thing because we're getting more and more gear, right? The loot is kind of random when it comes to that. Unless you're buying just like flat out armor pieces, then you know what style you're getting. But we have a chance to get a bunch of different styles, hopefully. And you know, each piece of gear, guys, that you get, it does have its style attached. So yeah, it does have a style attached. And if you haven't collected it yet, you might as well collect it to get access to that style. That's what you want to do a lot of the time, guys. Okay, good, we got into that. I don't know why I did that when I'm adding the armor piece. And you can see we're kind of running out of things very quickly. And I'm trying to hold on to this stuff, that way we can actually use them, but looks like we might need to use it sooner rather than later. Almost made it. Almost made it, guys.
Zatanna, what are we looking at?
Deadman's in serious danger from Hecate's curse, and the demon Etrigan set up wards against us. Take Etrigan and his wards down.
He sees a lot of
and
cosplayers here.
Thank you. I know this was unexpected.
A whole lot of them.
Being here like this, it means a lot to me.
I'm always ready to help an old friend. Of friendly advice. When you do find old pointy-eared and scowling, double-checking on this punching mirror first, alright, mate? Help? Right, boss. Etrigan's holed up in the kitchen. Start with your gun down.
Thankfully, this is just event mode, guys, is like basically easy mode. We just sit here to get our marks. Get our marks, get out. Healer does make it go by a little bit smoother just because we're not gonna die, basically. You can see our damage is kind of lacking. It really needs to work on. I'm getting left behind here. I'm trying to push forward, but I want our here to get killed. Doing everything we can, like clipping, pulling our head out, doing as much AoE as we can. You know, this is an alert, so it goes much faster for almost hitting the same target elements.
Plenty of food. Be you not rude. Let that dead man spin and Hecate win, and you in this feast. I'll conclude.
We can do this the easy way, or my way.
Your way? Then up to the clash. Will you hinder my ambition? See Merlin, magician, his power all crumble.
I don't know what he did to his chest piece to make it not have this kind of ring of magic there.
Destroy all magic on
Interesting.
Earth just to stick it to Merlin?
See all that cool stuff we don't have access to. Sorry. We're trying to save up and get built up a little bit. It is still going, for sure.
Surprisingly easy.
You have some sprite, but I more spite, and one last slight have I tonight. Made you locked in with your plight.
Idle insults, or... Damn it! Let's focus up, Constantine. Righto. Something's off. Complications with Etrigan's wards, maybe?
We'll figure it out. Just free dead man from Hecatae's curse.
What's his name?
Proceed is your desire. Choose
I don't know this, though. I'm just gonna leave it there. Meteor on me. Okay. I do think there's a fee for getting it wrong a bunch of times in a row. I'm not sure, guys, right? I haven't checked the feats for a while.
Batman Academy. Big fan. Kinda awkward having Hecatae's to all this training unless you know how to fight ghosts. I feel like I might win this round.
Okay, yeah, we still need source marks bad. Using our best single targets. I wish you had access to mark that's right. I see a lot of cool stuff going on in the background. That will come in time, guys. Okay. How much time? I'm not sure. I don't think this is the last boss, right? Is this one thing left? I can't remember. It's been a while since we've done this. Yeah, we still got something left to go. Okay, that's fine.
You got bigger problems. Explain.
It ain't just me. Hecate cursed Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing, the living embodiment of all plant life on Earth.
Think? We can compliment. See, let's see.
Took a shit. That was horrible. That was my fault though, because I rushed the video. But everybody was gonna start rushing
My
alongside me.
assistant.
Only too right.
Excuse me. I really should have been doing this everything. In retrospect, I probably should. Fortunately, I didn't.
Hecate's curse is burning through the magic of the
I'm
green.
not good at this.
I'm putting an end to this right now.
Swamp Thing.
Not doing too much boss damage, right? Because we don't have really like a true single target.
Z's got the counter incantation ready.
I'm able to die. I think I needed to use that sigil when we actually got cursed, right? I kind of just popped it. It's been, I think I've only done this maybe twice. me? We're stuck. Oh well. I guess he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Oh. We're still grinding this character. It's a tough grind, right? Because I've run this content so much sometimes.
And so do I.
I just don't want to.
Coffin dodgers. Well done.
You know, let's leave this couple
I'm
over here.
just glad
Sometimes I just don't want to, but
Couldn't have done it without
you should be doing it if you want to like make anything out of this account.
You were
This
time.
The ring.
And good news. We finally have a plan to stop Hecate.
And we are done here, guys. We didn't do too bad. Actually, we came out top on the leaderboard. It's funny. Means this build, once it gets like up and running, it should do pretty well. Right? It builds, precision builds, pretty good, right? Munitions, pretty good. A lot of the builds are good. It comes down to your artifacts, unfortunately. I kind of hate that it's come to that. But with that said, let's go ahead and solve it. What? I see that right? Okay, everything's 100 like I want, so I guess our next step is to get this up to 230 or so. We're gonna try our best to keep these like kind of even. Oh, maybe we need to get these to 200 now. It might be the next step. Yeah, that's the next step for sure. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. As far as the Quizlet goes, we could get it to 60, guys. We need. Let's see what do we need here.
Bollocks.
One
Do I
Dionysian.
look like your mum? What are you going on about?
Okay. And we need to unlock this. Guys, there will come a point right when the seal will fail. Right, like, we have a 90% success rate. You think it's gonna fail, guys? I feel like it is. At some point it will fail, even with that high success rate. Let's give it a moment though, guys. Welcome, Lisa, welcome. How are you doing? Good. Good, how's your day going? At some point though, guys, this is gonna fail. Which is why we have the seal in, right? If you don't have that in, you gotta get all these things back, unfortunately. So, fingers crossed, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, we made it, guys. So, our only thing left to do is get it to 80, guys. Once it gets to 80, we'll work on the next one. MMOs, ARPGs, all kinds of games in general. No racing sims. No racing sims. Okay, we got all that done. So, all this in there. And thankfully, we still have access to RCL, so variety streaming, yes, basically. Are you let's just cut to the chase, right? Are you selling art? You selling themes? Or you want to start streaming? Well, what kind of games do you like playing? Because honestly, the only thing I can really suggest is start playing games you like, and hopefully people will come in. We like survival games. MMOs. You like Dota? People do watch a lot of Dota, for sure. I mean, I'm not one of them, but it does have a big audience. That's Defense of the Ancients, right? I believe. People watch shooters, they watch Dota. Let me ask you, have you started? Or are you trying to get equipment? But it's, you know, it's important to play games you like and be open to suggestions as well, like you asking, for example. But yeah, there are a lot of streamers, right? But so here's the thing. If you're playing games you don't like, you're going to be miserable streaming anyway. Right? And do you want to be a miserable streamer? Oh man. My main streams are at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Do about 5 hours there. And then I try to get like 2 hours at the very least during the daytime hours at some time. But the daytime stream is kind of in flux, right? I kind of just pick a random time. But usually 8 p.m. Eastern time is when you can catch me. Thank you, thank you. Why haven't you started streaming? Let me ask you that. Are you waiting for equipment? It's nice to meet you too. Also, thank you for the follow. I assume you follow me, right? I'm pretty sure you did. I'm almost positive. It's going pretty good here, guys. Alright, so we have all this complete. So here's the downside, guys, right? We need a lot. Your art channel. Okay. If you have a link to like an Insta or anything like that, feel free to post it. I don't know if my robot is going to catch it. No, I don't have Discord. I have I should have an Insta or a Twitter. You can definitely link. You can go over there. I do need to make a Discord. I've been so lazy with that. Alright guys, so let's pick something to do. So the hard thing, guys, is getting marks as a DPS. Like I said, being a healer or a tank, you get into content very quickly. When you're a DPS, it's going to be slow going for sure, right? So I kind of found a couple that kind of work. So we put on our favorites, right? Quicker raids, Sunstone Matrix, Gates of Tartarus, Prime Battleground people. You seem to cure for this the most. So we'll try that, guys. We'll see if they pop up. It is the middle of the day, right? People are at work and all this kind of ish. So we might not get in there as a DPS. I know I said I would try to go a healer, but I think it wouldn't be too fair on the people in there. Okay, follow me on Twitter. Okay, good. I'll definitely check you out. Feel free to, I don't know the messaging part of Twitter, but you can feel free to send me a whisper or tell or anything on there. But I have a feeling, guys, that this is going to take a long time, right? So we could possibly grant some duos. The sad part about the duos, though, guys, is we don't get many marks, right? We need a lot of them. We definitely need a lot of them. That's for sure. The good thing is that our Quizit is almost to 80. Right? We need marks and we need nth levels. And we need a lot of those. So what else can we do, guys? Can do some raids. Right, these raids are always a toss-up though. That's why I kind of like actually being a support role, because I know I can get the job done. Me personally, I know I can get the job done. I can't really count on anybody else, these random people, to tank or heal properly. Sometimes you know you do get lucky for sure. A lot of the times, we'll try Throne of the Dead as well. That's an arena. Stop with that. That is a straight up like plastic Joker mask, guys. See, he's kind of using it on his face. Looks good from certain angles for sure. Why don't we see if we can do some other dailies? We have New Genesis here. We do have a respectable amount of stuff. Put them under siege, maybe. Let's try got them under siege. And there's still this holes you can do as well, guys, if you're looking for stuff. Let's see what kind of
each piece of enhanced battle armor is available in
zoning and gear, right?
and customizable colors.
But it does kind of suck that we can't zoom in. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Legs. Maybe not the legs here. You are still queued up. You can also just queue up the omnibus, which I guess we're gonna do. Unfortunately, guys, we haven't been very successful with omnibus queues. Omnibus, guys, basically just queues up everything at random. So, like, say we pick raids, for example, it'll queue up everything under the sun in raids, right? So I think we'll just do that. Always a coin toss with pugs, right? That's the downside of trying to get into raids. Sometimes we'll get into one where no matter what we do, the combination of people just don't gel well. And
Hey, you
sucks,
look just
right?
like the type of warrior we need.
So
Help us
let's try one of these missions. Let's see if we get anything
The
worth getting.
fates call on you once again. The details will soon become clear.
We'll do that one right.
The Amazon Princess has a mission for you. Make your way into the battlefield and get ready for new
Hey,
orders.
you look just like the type of warrior we need.
Unfortunately, guys, I will admit this about the game. They really kind of pigeonhole themselves, right? A lot of the DLCs, as you can see, they're like fake open worlds, right? So they're like instance-based. This is like a Gotham map, but it's very much like an instance-sized Gotham. Right, if you go to the regular Gotham, even though Gotham Metropolis aren't that big, they're a lot bigger compared to this. You see, we have this small section to work with, right? And when I say they pigeonhole themselves, it's mostly because they just prefer to reskin Gotham Metropolis a lot of the time. Right, as you can see, even the DLC we're in it's cursed Gotham City, right? So it's just Gotham with another goddamn coat of paint on it. And for some reason, they love doing that. I'm guessing just because it's quick and easy to do. You know, there used to be other areas we can go to, right? Once we get the our CR up a little bit more, we can visit them. Right? They're a lot more imaginative, at least. I don't know if there's choices in DLC that's off. Right? I don't know what the deal is. Can't really choose what DLCs they do. Let's check our drill. And there's these like things are so basic. Like I have to check what map I'm on, right? Because to me this is just Gotham. So journal, location, this is Gotham under siege. Here we go. That's really getting me out there. There we go. Now we have something to do. And let's check our humble channel here, guys. You know, I realize I don't think we got that alert. Here we guys, let's refresh our alerts. Oh, that's probably why we didn't get it. Okay, guys. Let's refresh this too. Okay.
My mother's supply units are attempting to break through our blockade along the river. I need you to keep that from
I think this one's pretty straightforward. Is it in the nuclear? Okay, guys, and guess what? A follower's a follower. I'm not gonna complain. We are still trying to get out here.
Some of their forces found a way around our defenses.
Defeat, I'm
stop them from getting any deeper into our territory.
Trying to get some momentum so that I can glide easier. I'm not gonna bother. And you know, guys, like eventually I will get some. Technically, realistically speaking, I don't need an artist, and it's not because I can do it myself, right? I'll get AI. I'm not one of those people that put my nose down on AI. Not at all, guys. Right? No matter how much we complain about it, it's here. It's here, and it's not going anywhere. And for all the people that you try to drive off, right? Oh, if you don't like AI, and I've said this before, right? You know, there's people that put their nose down AI art. Oh, if you don't like my real art, fuck off. Okay, they're gonna fuck off for sure. And then they're gonna go somewhere else and buy some art. So you might as well just embrace it, incorporate it. You know, there's no reason you can't be a regular artist and use a bunch of AI art on the side for people that want it. That just doubles your sales, guys. And guess what? You don't even got to draw for the AI. So what is it hurting anybody? Right? The people that want regular art, they're still going to find people that do regular art. You're just missing out. You see a bunch of stuff is like getting queued up, right? If someone declines, it just puts us in the next queue. Admittedly, if we were, like I said, a healer or a tank, we would get in there a lot quicker, but I don't think that would be fair to people because our healing is not great. We're not built for healer, you know, so it wouldn't be right to do that. And a lot of people do that, right? They'll queue up as a healer, and you get in there, they don't heal you at all.
So many battles near bridges these days.
Not cool. We only got one piddly source mark. Don't like that. We just got one source mark. We need a bunch. plus side, we got some influence. One of the things I could have cured, guys. So it seems like nothing's gonna cure for a minute, right? So what I think we're gonna do, guys, I want to grab some coffee real quick. So take a couple minutes. Let me make that cup of coffee, guys, and we can get back to the game. And I guess worst case scenario, we can grind some duos. It seems like that's gonna have to be my primary source, which you know, like I said, guys, can get a little boring for me personally, but it is the quickest thing to do. With that said, though, if you're playing with other people, you can easily group alerts as a group. Do duos with somebody else. You could do a bunch of duos. You don't have to do the same one. Doing. We're gonna wait on this, guys. I think we're gonna wait on this. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, guys, we are back. Let's get settled in, shall we? Looks like nothing queued up still. It is going to be rough going on that front. But on the plus side, we're here. We're here, guys, right? Need a shave. You gotta shave before the mainstream. So I think it's coming down to the wire. Let's just queue up. And guess what, guys? It's gonna be a goddamn Shady Nightclub. This one just queues up. It's like it without fail. If anything queues up, it'll be that. Guys, hopefully you're having a great day, by the way. It's almost over, I know. I know it's early in the week still. Before you know it, this day will be done, right? The next day will be there. And then the next day. Next day. And then it'll be the weekend again, guys. Maybe we can work on our outfit while we wait. Let's actually make sure everything is queued up that we need. Yeah. Okay, these are queued up. Okay. So let's go somewhere that we can look on. We need somewhere sunny. Go to Metropolis. I say, got a Shady Nightclub. There it goes, popped instantly. People love doing this one.
Grodd and the Society have stolen a number of experimental containment fields. To make matters worse, they are using innocent people as lab rats to test their new toys. You'll find a containment field cancellation device nearby. Use it to free those civilians and get them out of there.
Someone shoot him. They're gonna see everyone. Okay, so that's it. I don't know why they didn't get to this area. Must have did something wrong. That's DC love. Looking at the pistols. Those are eagles. Look at that piece. Oh, we're running low on actual, like, decent items. We'll get the chest piece. Just because. But those pretty good single target damage guys. He does heat vision and heat vision hits pretty significantly. We'd have to work on leveling him up a bit. Actually, all that allies. I think we're all done here. So what I'm gonna do is use batteries in. I'm only gonna call them batteries because I'm never gonna do that. Let's go. I don't know why he's running around crazy. He should be collecting the barrels, which I hope he's doing. Doesn't look like it. Going around with no direction. Purpose. Save the citizen for last. Usually.
I was just about to break free on
Oh.
My hair is a mess.
No! No, he's bringing it straight to that one. Okay, well. Yeah, nothing could be done. Yeah. As well, just. There's always a system to this, guys, right? The reason I do it like this is that way, it's harder to get locked out if you're there in the boss room, right? That one initiates the boss fight. Me going over here, I don't know where the other person is at a lot of the time.
Good work. All of the civilians have escaped the nightclub.
Right. The other person should be collecting these health barrels just to make the fight a little bit easier. See, now he started the fight. But some people, I'm not saying he is, right? But some people are DPS hogs. They try to get inflated numbers, right? They don't fight when you're there. That increases their damage. So, just seems like he was trying to do. Seen him pop a supercharge. But it's not that serious, it's just that. Oh, I totally hate it there. Yeah. Even then, at the end of the day, guys, still beat him. So, Sorcerer's Weapons box. Looking forest. I guess I can't complain about these source marks. But we're still getting them. It's just a little bit slower than a raid, but you know, that's also a toss-up too, because you could be in a raid and it could fail, right? And then the source marks you were supposed to get, you don't get at all. We're gonna do costume. Just hanging. What's happening to this place? that said, guys, let us also, you know what, let's work on an artifact, because I know we got some things. And this is very close to 80, guys, right? The closer these things get in levels, right, the stronger I'm going to get, obviously. But the more of the build you'll be able to see what I'm talking about when we have all our pets out and everything is active. We'll be doing like pretty decent damage, thankfully. This is why we planned this character out meticulously when it came to his power set and the artifacts we're going to level up. You know, if you're starting out and they do give you a bunch of artifacts and it's just like a bunch of random ones, definitely do your homework before you start. Sorry, guys, I feel like I have something in my eye. I probably don't, but definitely do your homework, guys, right? Because you can get artifacts that are either useless for your role or are useless to you and your playstyle, right? If you're like a might damage dealer where you're just throwing your powers out, you don't want like artifacts. I mean, you might want one of them or two of them, depending on, like I said, your playstyle. But you'll generally want different artifacts depending on your playstyle, right? So do your homework. Make sure it's an artifact you want to use. Definitely don't just level up the free one they give you. It's okay, but it's not something that you'll be using endgame a lot of the time. But sometimes people do use it. Granted, it's after they gotten everything else, or it's because when the game came out, that was the only artifact there was, so they leveled that up naturally, right? Because it's the only thing to do. But do your homework a little bit. They'll give you enough nth metals and some materials to get it to around 60 or 40 or so. So you definitely want those free levels, guys. That said, though, let's go ahead and pop these in there. Not looking too shabby. We definitely needed to get to 80. That way the Quizlet comes out, right? And that is the goal, right? Quizlet to 80, Grim to 80, and then we definitely need to work on our Sword Shard, and we need it to get to about 160. And the reason I'm saying that is because when we do our God Warrior Strength, which is this, guys, right? You see how our pet is glowing with energy? That means the pet has the buff to do the big damage, right? When we get it to 160, it'll buff 3 pets. We could get it to 120 and it'll buff 2 pets still. But generally speaking, we're always going to have 3 pets out at any given time, so we want all of them to get it. So in order of priority, you really want to at least have all the pets out first of all. And then the Sword Shard, I guess to 160. The Quizlet is really good too, though, guys, because when you cast a power, it casts a power. And that's nothing to scoff at. Eventually, when you get it to about 160, no, when you get it to 160, when you use a supercharge, it'll use its supercharge, right? So it's a very good pet to have out as well. It's good for might users on top of that. Right, I would suggest this pet if you're like a pure might user, for sure. So like it would be Sword Shard, Quizlet, and then Grimoire, right? Grimoire still does pretty decent damage, but I think these outclass it. So I would do like 160, 60, and then get this one to 160. Right? But first you just want them out. That way they're doing damage. Pretty simple, guys. Fortunately though, since like I said, we're free to play, we do have to wait to get it up there. You can definitely open up your wallet. That is up to you guys. Suggest kind of just, if you're new, just try to experience the game. There's no rush at all. That said though, now we can queue up our alerts and raids, right? Let's try these again. I'm hoping one of these queue up, and while we do that, we gotta gaze to Tartarus. Okay. Hopefully pops. But while we're waiting, we can definitely look around. Okay. We got it going, guys. So let's take note of how many marks we actually get. We have 5 now. And we'll see how many we get. As you can see, there's no healer here. Someone queued up as a healer. Was the bottom of our quick list. That's definitely the worst part about like randomly pugging, like pugs, right? Pickup groups, randoms. Is people don't play the role they try. They queue up as. So we're gonna be hurting. Is what I'm trying to say. There's gonna be nobody to heal unless we're in a raid. You take extra damage because these guys are scaled for 8 players. Hopefully we can just out damage them. gonna do our best on that. We have Kwame Wizard. Basically, guys, what we're doing is we're helping the Cyclops out, right? And they get their own like little mini wave of ads strengths and stuff. Once we help them out completely, they run into the barrier, and they basically sacrifice themselves so that they can let the barrier down. That is the gameplay loop right now. Pretty straightforward. I think it's taking us a little while because I haven't seen the Cyclops sacrifice itself yet. As you can see, though, they do take damage, and the ads can kill them. And then have to wait for a Cyclops to respawn and do the whole process over again. So basically, we just protect them. All that adds. And if they're lucky, then they'll sacrifice themselves. There we go. There's one of them. Oh, guys, I found an awesome Twitch channel, and they stream a lot of the Batsu games, just all day, all night Batsu. All day, all night. I was watching it like that the other day. It's wild because they have the newer ones too. And you can see everybody's a lot older, right? I'm so used to seeing everybody young. I don't know their Japanese names, obviously, right? But they're a lot older. As well to see them like that, right? But it was very entertaining. I was watching one of them with the Joker the other day. Very funny. Extremely funny, guys. Maybe we'll rate that chat before I... Sorry. What the hell? Okay, they switched healer. Alright. Sometimes that happens too, though, guys, right? Like, we do have access to armories, right? So, they'll heal up as a healer, or a tank, etc., right? But the thing is, they're out in the world doing their dailies, their solos. It's easier to do as the damage dealer, so sometimes they do need a pocket. Try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but a lot of the times, it doesn't work out that way. So how many stretch marks? We started out with 5. Oh, we have 7. Okay, so that was 2.
She and I will go ahead.
Maybe we can go down and... No, our DPS isn't the greatest. Sometimes you can bypass this by going all the way down to the bottom of the stairs. There's like a main event here. Once you kill him, all the other events pretty much disappear. I'm not too confident in that.
Flying swarmers, destroying any ground forces that try to advance.
Okay, guys. We're back from the meeting. Basically, guys, the whole point of that is like these lions and these ads will slowly approach the statues in the back, and you don't want the statues to die, right? So you're just killing waves of enemies, and eventually the boss will pop out. You know, most of these raids are like that, just destroy waves and waves of enemies. The later ones do have a little bit better mechanics. We're just not there yet, admittedly. But it'll mostly fall down to delete ads, pretty much. much. And then the lead boss. I just like nature beast. And I like destroying enemies. I don't know. We definitely don't have anybody like super OP in here, right? Because these ads would have been dead. I'm on the scoreboard, funny enough. So everybody here is like kind of semi like leveling, I guess. You know, you can usually tell, right? Because this is older content, so ads will just get straight up annihilated if there's like a really endgame DPS in here, even a couple that really can walk through this content. This back piece, I'll take it.
Let nothing stand in your way.
At last I have obtained limitless power. The very essence of magic flows through my avatar. The ultimate adapter will merge with the flame of change. Nothing can stand against me. Initiating combat.
Pretty easy to manage. Tank use the lasso. Lasso, when you know, you can upgrade that artifact. Comes pretty good. Let's get out of the Pokemon sword. That's +9. This is +14. You know I'm all about getting my CR up, so I think we're gonna get to 14. Then we get on the leaderboards, guys. Oh, they're still working on this. So can you see, look, this is the thing, right? They have kind of some random stuff in here. They're not bad artifacts at all, right? But everybody's leveling up, so that's cool. We got it. Let's see how many source marks we have now. Okay, we have 15. That's respectable, right? So I would say if you're like trying to get some quick raids in, Gates Prime and Sunstone are your best bets. And we should have some source mark, I mean some nth metals as well. Still trying to level this up, definitely guys. If we keep grinding, we should get this to 80 with this. That will take some dedication though. So, what can we do in the meantime while we're waiting? Let's buy some skins, shall we? I don't know if we ever checked them all out. We can do that. We can do that for sure. So we have the human skins, guys. Barbarian, we haven't bought Chrome Shell. We have enough money to buy all these, right? So, Barbarian, Chrome, Crystalline Sill, Cybernetic Carapace, Shadow the Abyss, Trickster's Heart, Glowing, Fearful, Lava, Leopard, and then Inventory Space. So, let's pop these skins. Let's continue on down the list. Leopard, Lion, Green, that's you, Tiger. Inventory space again. This is the caveat, guys, right? You gotta keep your inventory space clean, neat. Fortunately, we're still working on that.
We only charge to cover the research costs. I'm sure you understand.
Well, let's organize our inventory, and I'll see if we can work on something here. So we're nude. We're naked, guys. Let's also take off its hairstyle. we could take a look at all the skins that we have to us, right? Guys, while you're here, guys, if you're looking, I would love for you guys to give me a follow. We are grinding every day, all the time. We're gonna get our count up. Hopefully, if you like what you see, we play a lot of games here. We're a variety streamer, quote unquote. When it's a gaming suggestions, we can do watch parties eventually if you guys want, all that good stuff. And, you know, we're just going to keep the channel going and growing, guys, and hopefully you're along for the ride if you like it. We do have a VOD channel, guys, and most of my channels will go up in their entirety, unless I got to snip out, like, some music or, you know, what have you. Usually you'll find those. I do have a link to my VOD channel. The main channel, guys, we are working on it. I do want to do something else with it, maybe, like, purely reactions or something like that. But feel free to subscribe to that as well, guys. You'll eventually get on it. With that said, though, okay, so let's check on our channel here. Okay, with that said, though, right, why don't we try something? You know, the thing is, guys, right, we don't have many costume pieces. That is what's like hurting the creation process here. I'm kind of thinking maybe going like an Egyptian theme, like maybe. Let's think about this for a minute. Maybe like Moonlight Moon Knight meets like Mum-Ra meets like Bon-Ra, right? Maybe something like that along the lines of kind of like a magical. Looks like he might be a villain, but is not. Kind of thing that might be cool. Kind of want to use the mummy skin for that. The mummy skin is very old though, and we would have to look at it. And we also have to cross-reference some things, right, for some inspiration, guys, right? When it comes to creation, I need to be inspired. I need to have a lot of art around me, that kind of stuff, guys. Some people just have it come out of their head. I have a few characters like that already where I already have planned everything out. But when it comes to kind of brainstorming, I need to see things of a similar ilk and then draw inspiration from a bunch of sources, right? That is what I like to do. So let's look up Onra. We're not going to pull up like a side by side or anything like that. There we go. Okay. So mummy skin, huh? We did the mummy skin. Here it is. And now the mummy skin, guys, it is affected by makeup, so you can change the makeup and have it all kinds of colors, right? There's the white bandages. You can have it like kind of off-white, like a yellowish, like dingy kind of color. We'll go with that for now. And I'm saving it because I need to see his skin underneath the wrappings. Right, so he's definitely very mummified. Let's work on his face. Let's give him a massive eyes, right? More of a magical glow. And what if we use like a pinkish hue? Right, because I also take into account the powers themselves, right? Unless I really have like a theme in mind, but most of our magic is going to be like this kind of bluish, reddish, purplish, pinkish. So what if we do like more of like, is it kind of a pinkish glow? And then the skin, guys, right, that's up to you. Also, guys, when you have a skin like this fully complete, you can definitely take off the underwear. Right? You can't take it off otherwise unless you have like a fur or like a fully formed skin. If it's just like human skin, guess what? You got to keep the panties on, guys. Sorry about that. That's just how it goes. All right, so we kind of have this part going now. We would need some pieces, basically, right? We don't have many Egyptian pieces, not that I can think of right now. This is where you gotta kind of be crafty, right? We're gonna look at everything we have. And maybe we have like some kind of sash. Like this looks good, arguably. This looks pretty good too. I do like this kabuki here. You know, even though it's in Japanese, you kind of make it your own, incorporate pieces. Eventually you'll have something that looks good. You know, the copy it is, you need a lot of styles, right? And you need a lot of styles if you're going to be making things. Scratch his talon or it's not too bad. Hold on to that for now, guys. I have to think a little bit. Moon Knight does wear a hood, if we're gonna go like a Moon Knight-ish route still. Do we want him to have leggings, or do we want him to be like truly magical? Like more of a mage, right? Because like more mages, I think of like flowing robes. Instead of tights, right? Like flowing robes, maybe like baggier parachute pants kind of deal. What are we gonna do here, right? He's not contemporary, like kind of like Constantine, right? Constantine just got the trench coat, right? Phantom Stranger has like a trench coat with like a cape on it. If we're making him more ancient old. More mage, more wizardly. Maybe we can do... Strike Druid. Druid has some flowing robes. As you can see, now the waist doesn't match. Egyptian just has some shorts. Right, but let's go down the list and see if we find anything interesting that looks like it might match this theme. This Arcane, that is a starter set. It doesn't look horrible. I am kind of liking the Druid. Maybe we'll change the waist. Sometimes things are just gonna clip, guys, no matter what you do, so you gotta kind of make your peace with that. Magnetic Paladin, not feeling it. Mayan, no. Mystic Energy's not horrible. Doesn't really fit the theme I'm thinking of right now. Pyramid Slimline. We do have to, guys, if you want to see like your patterns, you will have to change the colors. But we're not really too concerned with that right now. Seraph. I kinda like it. Buddha, definitely not. Okay, so we need to pull some more inspiration, right? This thing. Conrad basically just has a sash, right? Moon Knight has tights. Who else fits this kind of mold? Doctor Strange, kind of, even though he's not Egyptian, does have like some kind of motifs going on, with slightly, ever so slightly. I think Mum-Ra just basically has, yeah, okay. All right. So, their skin, guys. What if we give them kind of texture? Just get a little close up of it. Kind of like that right there. Right. A little bit different than the basic, like, mummy. A little bit. Okay, I can get done with this. Alright, so for the legs, guys, we'll keep this for now. I think we'll change the waist to Kabuki. There is an Egyptian waist, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. We'll probably have to change his colors, but let's keep it Kabuki for now. Now, I think eventually we will just have a regular hood. There's like a couple decent hoods. There's the Druid hood. There's something just called hood. Don't think we have many hats unlocked now that I'm looking at everything. So we might need to wait on the hat piece for a little while because I would need access to the other parts. So there's some cool headpieces here. There's some shitty ones for sure. Well, let's hold off on the headpiece. The eyes are gonna stay like that until we find like something with that, like more, there's more of like energy coming out of them. So we'll have like the regular glowing eyes. I think that's good. The back could wait. What I think we'll do is let's check out the chest pieces. We'll work our way from the end of the line here. And let's take a look at everything here. You see a lot of stuff doesn't, kind of doesn't match up. Some of it does, a lot of it doesn't. We're kind of just like seeing as it comes along, and hopefully we find something that I personally feel looks kind of cool. Here's your basic Egyptian. Not horrible, guys, right? But let's hold off on this for now. That is very basic. We could do like an archetype. Remember, he's like, oh, he's just an Egyptian guy. We could do that, but This might work actually. We're gonna need a hoodie for sure, right? Let's check his hand pieces out. I usually like working like from this side, so Sinestros aren't too bad, right? Because it like kind of reminds me of like golden bangles, and you can definitely recolor something. Like for example, we have the gold here, right? Like say I wanted it to be more of this off-white we're using for the makeup, which is 9996 8B, right? I can definitely do like we could do that there and then go to the hands and replace it. And then you could kind of mess around with it and try to get it to match that off-white as much as you want. But we'll leave it like this for now. And this can be like a placeholder, but I want to see if there's like kind of just like goldish like gauntlets or wristbands. There is Wonder Woman side wristbands here. I don't think we have them. So sadly we can't use that. But you know, you can always upgrade as you go. Okay, so I think we'll just hold on to the Sinestros for now, right? Okay. And his head I do want to have a hoodie for sure. But all we have is Spectre's hood, which takes away from his face because Spectre's hood, although it does look cool, it gets rid of his face, guys, right? So let's do and kind of like it so far. What if we try to make it more in tone with our pet, which is kind of like a bluish purplish here? Like this. Much more subdued. This is a metallic texture though, guys, so really it's not gonna look one for one. It does light up. Keep it on one color for now. And the back guys, I definitely want some kind of cape still. Make this all a solid color. There's plenty of capes here. They all look like plastic still. The classic ones look like plastic for sure. Can't do anything about that. Dystopian Amazon. Which I actually kind of like. Egyptian is okay, guys, right? But not my style. Like I said, you need a lot of pieces when it comes to things like this, because sometimes you get an idea when you see, you know, just more costume pieces in general. I kind of like the split cape. And there's a few options we have here. Split cape, the tattered cape are good. You don't have the regular tattered though, right? I don't know where the hell this one comes. This is a good one. We have classic tattered, so we'll have to do classic tattered. Now, when it comes to the legs, I kind of have something in mind, but we don't have the legs that I'm looking for, right? So maybe we can compromise some. We got compromise now. The waist to me doesn't fit anymore, so let's get a different waist. Maybe this is good. I kind of like this, and it does have the option to kind of like it on the waist somewhere. Let's see what else we have. We could use a basic Egyptian, but then we have too many pieces. Like I don't like having too many of the same items on. I kind of think it takes away from the creativity. We do have Dev's Head here, which is not bad. I do like this dystopian Amazon. Maybe we can make this. This goal needs to be, sometimes guys, right, it doesn't like look too, so you gotta make kind of the same color texture as best you can. I like this right here. Now the feet, boots, we need some kind of boots here. Sure, no. Those canoping those will look good. We're gonna be hard pressed, guys, right? I have an idea for the boots, but we're missing some pieces. I don't know. We should definitely try to see who it is. We'll screen it. So we're missing something that I'm thinking about getting. Fortunately, arguably the better piece that we have is this general piece. I don't like that it lights up though, but maybe we can make that work to our advantage by having this light up gold. And this chest piece. And now the only thing we have left to do, guys, is try to make the hands like be as similar to this kind of off-white color. I think this is about as good as it's gonna get for now. Then we could go get a hoodie, and that's pretty much it. Well, we could use some shoulder pieces. That part I'm not really sure on. We might just leave it there. We could just make it kind of all one color, right? Kind of simulate that it's more just built into the chest portion. I'm not seeing too many like good options here. Retribution's not bad. And then melds in with everything else. Get a closer look at it. We could work with this, guys, right? Now, the quickest thing we can do is go to the watchtower. Some extra styles in there. You know, generally I like to get all the starter styles. I just haven't tried to say our character's cache and all that kind of stuff. Sorry guys, I see we have to put in our phone. That actually caught me off guard because I wasn't even looking at it. to begin with, right? So, here we go, guys. There's been a big lighting issue lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed, right? Sometimes we'll hit a certain like light source and we'll just start blinking black and white. Don't know why that's like that. It never was like that until a certain date. Alright, so we have a bunch of masks here already. It might be called Classic Hood. That's probably why we missed it, but we'll get to all those. Forgot that they renamed a bunch of stuff to Classic. So let's check that out. Head. Yeah, it's called Classic. So, Classic Mage's Hood here. Which means there should be a Classic Ruined Hood as well. Let's take a look at both of them, guys. Get a little bit closer up. So I like the Classic Hood. The Classic Mage's Hood is fine too, but it has like that little kind of like point to it. It reminds me too much of Raven, which is why I kind of stay away from it a lot of the time. But it's not bad at all. But with that said, right? Moon Knight has a pointed hood like that, and I believe Mumra has a pointed hood like that. No, his is a kind of a normal. So it's kind of a toss-up, guys. I think we'll do the Druid's hood. Classic. No, Ruined hood, I'm sorry. There we go, guys, just like that new costume. I'm happy with it. And we could like make him glow if we wanted to. We could put the aura on. Okay, I'm happy with this, guys. What can we do now? We have to work on getting his stuff up. So let's queue up one more thing, guys, and if we get in there, we get in there. If not, we'll take a little break till later on. I am getting kind of hungry, admittedly, so let's go our favorites. Let's pop all these right here. Hopefully something queues up, guys. We'll wait and see. It's too white. The lighting, guys, really affects the colors as well. We can work with this right here. You can see people doing it all the time. They do all the right. duels have really changed, right, since that game has been out this long. Dueling used to be more honorable, sort of like you didn't pop sodas to heal yourself, you didn't pop a bunch of your like the ads that you could spawn, right? It was more just you fighting with the regular powers you had. Granted, people did kind of cheese back in the day as well. Like some people stood in like tank stance, which meant they were extremely hard to kill. Some people stood in their healer stance, which I guess what meant they were extremely hard to kill. Especially if you're just a damage dealer and you don't really have a means to heal yourself. So people have always been kind of scummy when it came to, but now people pop everything they have, right? And they're like, well, I have it. But duels are supposed to be honorable, folks. Not so much like that anymore at all. You just kind of gotta fight to win, right? And that has its own spot as well, right? That's PvP in general. Just do what you can, get out of there, win. Especially if you're just out in the world. But it's devolved, definitely. Oh, you know what we can do, guys? We can salvage all this gear. I think we'll salvage the gear, guys. If nothing pops by that time, we'll just call it for now. I'll keep trying to build them up best I can. Definitely missing some materials. Well, I think we're gonna call it for now, guys. I do want to say something. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to see more stream, guys, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, that's when you can catch me. We're gonna be playing Witcher 3. Hopefully getting our gear up and getting some more story out the way and just doing a lot of things to have fun in that game. We'll play Witcher 3, guys, and then I'm not sure what the game after is going to be, but we'll figure it out as we go along, guys, right? Once again, guys, I'm Frank Gallows. Thank you for stopping by. Now's your last chance, guys, before we leave to give me a follow. Guys, I'll see you all later on tonight, yeah? All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I am out of here. See you guys. Guess what? Bad time. All right, guys, stream ending. Bye.